Center, number 11, Jaron Hayak, number 11. Wide receiver, number 10, Charles Njoku, number 10. At tackle, number 72, Benzi Polgar, number 72. At guard, number 56, Gabe Delachai, number 56. At center, number 58, Dave Kurtzer, number 58. Correction, Gabe Hughes. At guard, number 54, Ben Kurzer, number 54. At tackle, number 61, Joe Rondi, number 61. At wide receiver, number 18, Christian Montalillo, number 18. At running back, number 2, Joe Mangelli, number 2. At running back, number 21, Adam Abida, number 21. At running back, number 31, Michael Joyce, number 31. At fullback, number 3, Anthony Montalillo, number 3. And at quarterback, number 9, Tom Sharkey, number 9. And let's welcome the rest of the Patriots squad. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now please rise. Tuesday, September 11th, will commemorate the passage of 17 years since that tragic and infamous date of September the 11th, 2001, when our nation came under terrorist attack. The enormity of that tragedy on that date takes on significant meaning when we reflect on the number of lives lost encompassing the township of Wayne as well as neighboring communities. Let us take a few moments to reflect on the events of that day and to honor the memory of all those lives that were lost at the World Trade Center, Shanksville, Pennsylvania, and the Pentagon. We honor the memory of Wayne residents Gene DePalma, Barry Glick, and Leo Roberts, Wayne Valley graduates Paul Acquaviva and Greg Froner, and our own Wayne Hills alumni, Danny Aplito and Robert Deraney. Let us now observe 11 seconds of silence as we remember. Respectful silence, please. Thank you. And now we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Wayne Hills Patriot Marching Band under the direction of Eddie Essie.
Hello and welcome to Patriot Stadium for this North 1 Group 4 matchup between your Wayne Hills Patriots and the Indians of Wayne Valley. It's the home opener under a cloudy 74 degrees. I'm Orren King, and I'm pleased to be joined by Luca Yannuzzi. Luca, this is the first game in Wayne, home opener. How is everybody feeling right now?
Well, I'm feeling great, I can tell you that. And I imagine these players are feeling great as well. Looking forward to play their town rivals, Wayne Valley.
Well, I mean, first game of the season, you can't ask to get a much better game. But let's go back. Let's talk about Hills' past game, which ended up being a loss to the Tipview Thunderbirds, 31-28.
Well, definitely with their new quarterback, Tom Sharkey, they definitely are having now someone who is a set quarterback. He also had 10 completions and 17 attempts, and also went for 161 yards, 2 touchdowns, and also threw an interception.
Yeah, you know, it actually showed that we do have somebody solid at quarterback now and going through the rest of the season. I'm very excited about it. He actually came out of that game with a quarterback rate of 105.3. He also had 5 carries for 44 yards, but somebody I really want to look at from that game was Jaron Hayek. Number 11, the current wide receiver for Wayne Hills. He had 4 receptions, 116 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That means out of 161 yards, he had 116 of them.
That is an incredible record to have, especially in that game. He also had 8 solo, 1 assist, and 9 total with 1 pass defended.
Yeah, talking about his defensive stats there. That was pretty good. Now let's look at the hometown rivals coming into this game. Wayne Valley also coming in. They came off of a road loss to the Springford Rams out in Royersford, Pennsylvania. They lost 31-21. And you compare the stats, they also had some fairly good players there. One guy you got to look at is Nick Troney, one of their committee quarterbacks. He's important, very important for scrambles. You often see him when they're running the ball. But on defense, he had 4 solo tackles, 2 assists for 6 total, and 1 tackle for a loss with a forced fumble.
Yeah, well, they have a whole committee of quarterbacks. They also got number 16, Ryan Michaels. He's in for a lot of the passing plays.
Yeah, he is, and he had some pretty amazing stats too that game, but one guy you really got to look at is his wide receiver. 3 receptions, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns, kickoff and punt specialist Elijah Lugo, number 3. You're going to see him a lot this game, and we all are in a little bit, but, I mean, honestly, in perspective of this game, you know, we had a little bit of conversations with some of the coaching staff and some of the players. I personally talked to Bensi Polgar, current starting lineman for Wayne Hills, and he said they're all very excited for this game. They've been waiting for this rivalry game to come up, and he's been ready to hit some people.
Yeah. I also had a conversation with defensive line coach Joe Lane, and he was talking about how this team is incredibly ready to play this game, especially that it's against their town rivals, ready to see those receivers get some action with this new quarterback as well.
Yeah, and it's absolutely looking to be an amazing game. You know, something that I actually did separately is comparing their in-state stats to national statistics. If you actually look at it, Hills is above Valley by 144 spots in state. And nationally, they are 5,354 spots above Wayne Valley statistically. That's a huge gap. Here's the kickoff for Valley. Hills will receive. Caught pretty early. Is going to get some pretty good yardage here. Making it out to about the 20-yard line.
Number 3,
Anthony Puntalillo will have that. Pretty good, but the kick didn't seem to make it as far as it should. It didn't even go to the main 2 guys who were back there to receive it.
Yeah. With a kicker, there was Muhammad Giga on that kick. He's a junior still as well. He's probably playing one of his first year or second year here at kicker as well.
Well, here comes Sharkey taking the handoff, throwing it now. It's going to be caught, taken down. Jaron Hayek with the reception, making it out to the 35-yard line. Pretty good start for Hills, you know, a decent 5-yard pickup. That's going to put him in a pretty good possession and very good spot with the ball now. About 5 yards to go.
Yeah. Sharkey also loves throwing it to Jaron as well. So we'll see a lot of passes from them too tonight.
Well, I'm just wondering what game plan Hills is going to come into with tonight. I did actually speak to head coach Wayne Demikoff about the running back core. He says that they're going to go at it this season by committee. They've got 3 really talented running backs, and they're planning to use all 3 of them this season. Shockey calls a snap, looking, takes it. He's going to run with it. Is going to get tackled down. Looks like he's going to get about a 2-yard gain on that to set up a 3rd and 3. Looked at all of his options, couldn't find an open man, decides to keep it, picks up 2 yards. Decent gain, sets up, actually looks like a 3rd and 4. So I just wonder what Hills is going to go with now. 2 passing plays straight out the gun. Are they going to go with the number 3?
I say they might be looking for one, but they also can go with a run. They got a few people back there.
Well, speaking of back there right now, number 2, Joseph Mongelli. Very good balanced running back. Movement by Jaron Hayek. Shockey calls her it. Throws to Jaron. It's tipped. Could not hold on to the ball there. Looks like the ball was down since Jaron did not have possession of it. And that's going to be 4th and 4. It looks like they're going to bring out the punt team. For Valley, number 3, Elijah Lugo. Here's the punt. Takes it, nearly blocked. Gonna fall a little bit short here, making it about to the 25, and that's where it's gonna stay. Decent kick there, but it almost got blocked.
Yeah, nice high kick though. Nearly got blocked though on its way, but it made it a decent way along the field.
Yeah, it just makes you wonder if it's a sign to come almost, but let's hope that doesn't continue.
Yeah, for sure.
So the Wayne Hills defense coming on. They had a very good showing. Even though they lost, they did very well against Timpview. Somebody I actually want to highlight, Anthony Puntalillo. 12 total tackles, 1 passes defense against Timpview. Very good game.
Yeah, he seems like one of the defensive leaders for this game.
Takes the ball, runs with it. Not able to get a lot of yards here. Probably about 3, making it 2nd and 7. Pretty decent stop there by Wayne Hills. Only giving up 3 yards, but let's see what happens now. Whistles come out. Hill swaps out. Looks like number 7, Nick Duncan, comes onto the field. Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. That's actually Mike Casasanta.
We have a raffle for a Ford Escort. It's $100.
Bit of a hold up on the field now. Wayne Valley making a substitution. Coming in is number 42, James Junn.
Drawing will be at halftime. You can obtain tickets over by the tent by the Patriot bus.
There's the snap, takes it, hands it off to number 42. Running it out, hit pretty hard. Isn't gonna get a lot of yards there. Maybe about a 1-yard gain.
James Junn, tackled by number 1, Nasufi Lundrum.
Lundrum Nasufi on the tackle there. And he also had a very good showing last game. Amazing stats on the defense, and was really a key player in their defense this year. And honestly, I think they're just going to rally around him and other very important people on this team. Ryan Michaels takes the snap, rolls out to his right, looking, doesn't take anything, runs out, only about able to gain a yard.
Ryan Michaels, the quarterback on the keeper.
4th and 5 now.
Stopped by number 6, Joe.
And looks like they're going to bring out their punt team, and Hills will be taking the ball right back.
4th and 5. Indians are in
Now, very interesting here. 2 very strong defensive stops for both Hills and Valley. Looks like this is just going to be a defensive game.
It most certainly does look like it so far, but you never know. There's a lot more to come.
There's the snap, and the punt is high. And it is taken, running out to the right side, looking for a hole. Able to get some more yards here.
number 42,
Justin Vorbuth able to get a couple yards here, taking it out to about the 55.
by number 10, Ali Gaga, and number 44, Benino Dorsey. First and 10 Patriots, the ball spotted on the Indian 45.
Tom Sharkey coming back out. Let's see what he's able to do on this drive. And let's see if they're going to stick in the air, if they're going to hand it off. Takes the snap. There is the handoff to Jojo Mangelli. He's going to run up but get tackled immediately.
Number 2, Joe Mangelli on the carry.
Only going to pick up a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
26, John Testa, pickup of about a yard.
And JoJo, one of the 3 committee running backs that they're going to have. Another one is Adam Abita, and then coming up is Michael Joyce. Adam Abita, very fast back. Michael Joyce, very strong. JoJo's probably the balanced. Shucky takes the snap, hands it off. Never mind, does not, keeps it, chucks it down. But Jaron Hick isn't able to pick it up.
Intended for number 11, Jaron Hayek.
And it's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete.
Jaron Hayek, definitely Sharky's number 1 wide receiver, at least in terms of last game. But let's see if he spreads the ball around, maybe, who knows, Charles Njoku gets into the game, and they've got 2 wide receivers to worry about. JoJo moving. Sharkey takes this, looking for a pass, throws it down. Jaron Hayek goes right over his head. Another incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th and 9.
Number 11, incomplete.
Great coverage from Valley by number 10, Ali Gaga.
Well, not only great coverage, but it just looks like Hills just can't connect on the passes that they're attempting to make. You know, maybe if they're in this situation, maybe they start to switch it up and go into the run game, but that's up for the coaches to decide, as Hills is going to punt it away for the 2nd time tonight. It's punted up, goes a little bit deep, picked up about the 11, and he's going to stop right in his tracks. Elijah Lugo isn't going to move any further forward, and they're going to be at the 11.
The ball will be spotted on the 11-yard line. First and 10 Indians. And a reminder once again.
So far we've seen a defensive showcase for both of these teams. Let's see if it continues with the Wayne Hills defense currently on the field. Of course, some big names on the defensive line. Bensi Polgar, and it looks like a timeout is actually going to be called.
Timeout, Wayne Valley.
Valley does call a timeout. So, Luca, pretty early on, defensive showcase. What are you expecting with Hills' defense on the field?
Well, with a bunch of big names on the defense, like Joe Rondi and Benzi Polgar, looking to see them hopefully make some big appearances and some great tackles as well.
Well, I mean, lockdown defense is always great, but of course Valley's defense has also been very good from what we've seen, and definitely need to see something coming from the offense here. If we can get a touchdown early on, then that would put Hills in a great position. Nick Troney in at quarterback. Hills defensive line shifting. Troney takes the snap. He's going to run with it. Immediately tackled down. Looks like he might get a 2-yard gain here for 2nd and 8. And there's that quarterback carousel that Valley has between Ryan Michaels and Nick Troney. And oftentimes you're going to see Ryan Michaels passing, Nick Troney running, but occasionally, every now and again, you'll see them switching it up and Troney will get a pass, but if he's on the field, you better expect a run. Troney takes the snap. There's the run. Slips out of one tackle, but gets locked down in another. Looks like he won't gain any yards. In fact, they're actually going to lose one. So that scramble didn't work. Now it's 3rd and 9. And looks like Valley needs to try to gain a lot of yards here or else they're going to be in a tough spot. But just as you said, Luca, a lot of big guys stepping up, making some very difficult tackles for the Hills defense. They're doing a pretty good job so far. Movement by Valley. Troney takes the snap, rolling out to the right side, looking for a pass. Makes it. Not caught. It's going to be too low, and there's a flag out on the field.
Pass intended for number 11, Sam Bumbako, incomplete.
Could be a personal foul here. And that could really be bad for Hills. Looks like the refs are going to go over to the Hills coaches.
Penalty against the Patriots.
And looks like it's going to be a 1st down. And it's not going to be a personal foul. It's actually going to be pass interference. But in short, Valley gets a 1st down after Hills almost forced a 1st. Takes the snap, hands it off. Is going to be tackled down very quickly. Looks like he's only going to get a yard. 2nd and 9 set up by Hills.
John Testa, number 26, on the carry.
Ryan Michaels out for Valley, so things are going to change up in the quarterback position again.
Gain of about a yard.
And Hills has been putting on a clinic for tackling. Movement. Calls the snap, looking for a pass, moves back, tosses it, able to get caught, breaks through a couple tackles, dives for some extra yards.
Pass complete to number 26, John Testa.
John Tessa with getting into some pretty good space and able to get a ton of yards there, set up a 1st down.
That is a 1st down, Indians. The ball spotted on the 44-yard line.
Very good work there by Valley setting up that open space, but Hills leaving a wide open space there. A little bit of a cause for concern, but let's see if the tackling holds up. Calls the snap, handed off. Elijah Lugo on the carry. Isn't able to get a lot. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be, actually looks like he is going to extend for a yard, so it's going to be 2 and 9. But Hill's doing very good against the run. Pontalillo on the tackle. And I wonder if Valley's going to switch things up, see if they come out with more of a passing formation here. It looks like they've got 3 wide on the left. Movement, calls the snap, running forward, and the whistles are going to come out. And it's going to be a timeout, Wayne Hills, just before the ball is snapped. So far, we have seen multiple defensive stops by both of these teams. But right now, Valley is looking like the team that's begun to set its momentum.
especially with its passing game. That big pass to John Testa, really getting them some big yardage and moving them up the field, moving the chains.
Well, it's pretty much like they're taking up the scheme of we're going to hit them with the run first, and then we're going to throw it over their heads. And early on, they were coming out in a lot of running schemes, you know, a lot of passes that weren't working out. But now, with that pass to John Testa, it's looking like they're putting them in a pretty good position to get a start here. Now, see, what I wonder is, what's the Hills defense going to do to stop that? It's actually going to look like they're only going to put 3 on the line. Fourth man moving up now, so. Staying with 4 men on the line. Wide left, movement, snapped, kept. Where's he going to throw? Tosses high to the right. And it is going to be caught. Was it inbounds? Looks like it was incomplete because it was out of bounds. Now, if that was inbounds, then that shows that they have really started pushing for the lead, but fortunately forced out of bounds and wasn't able to make the catch there.
Yeah. And Jake DeLucia also being a fullback and making a great catch like that all the way down the field, that would have been amazing for Valley as well.
Well, Nick Trani out as quarterback. I'm sorry, actually he's lining up wide. Looks like it's Ryan Michaels as quarterback. Takes the snap, gets pressured, throws it way forward. Very fast pass. Sam Bumbako with the reception, and that's going to be a first down. So just like that, the long pass wasn't able to make it, but Valley nevertheless gets the first down. Now, Luca, what could Hills do here to break this momentum?
I say what we can try and do is if they're going for a running play, we just try and get on and give a blitz and try and stop that run. And for a pass, they're trying to stop the quarterback.
Ryan Michaels takes the snap, gonna get stuffed. Great job there by the Hills defense, getting the sack, sending them back 3 yards, and it's gonna be 2 and 13. Lundrum comes up yet again. Had the great tackle early. Joe Rondi also helping out with the sack, so it's gonna split between the two of them. But an amazing play that could possibly halt Valley's momentum. Valley going 3 wide. There's the snap, running forward, finds some daylight, breaks some early tackles, but is going to be taken down. Nick Trani making a lot of yards. Going to be brought out to about 3rd and 5. Taking away a lot of the yard difference that Valley had. And it's going to set them up in a very good position here. Nick Trani still out as quarterback. Snaps it, takes it for himself, is able to break forward.
Nick Trani on the carry.
Is taken down, doesn't look like he's going to get the first down. And it is 4th and 2nd due to an amazing tackle by Anthony Puntalillo. Able to shut Nick Trani down just before he gets over the first down. And it looks like Valley's actually going to go for it here. They're not bringing out the kickoff team. And their offense is going to stay on with Nick Trani remaining as quarterback. Here's the snap, keeps it for himself, rotating out to the right. A great pass to Lujo, and he's going to have an open field. Is it a touchdown? Doesn't look like it's gonna be a first down. He stepped out of bounds before he made it that far.
At the 13-yard line.
very, very close here for Valley. If he didn't step out of bounds, that probably would have been a touchdown, but now Valley's in a very good position to score here.
And continuing with those great runs and great passes they have, they're sure to break through into that end zone.
Well, let's see if Hills has anything to say about that. Nick Troney staying on his quarterback, takes the snap, runs it for himself up the middle, is going to get stuffed before he can get any major yards, but is going to push out to about the 10. Looks like it's going to be 2 and 7. Bensi on the tackle. Great job there to stuff the run. But Valley still has a couple more chances to score here. And I have a feeling that if they get close enough to be able to get a first down, they might just go for it. There's the movement. Troney takes the snap, rotating out, tosses it. Gonna get tackled, but interesting toss play. Jake DeLucia takes it. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 5. And it does, in fact, look like Valley is going to go for it. Actually, 3rd and 6. And it looks like Valley is going to go for it here. It is 3rd and 6. Let's see if Hills can shut this down before it gets too far.
That is the end of the quarter.
And that's the first quarter done. So, first quarter, that's done and dusted. Hills doing pretty well in the beginning, but at the end of the first quarter, pushed all the way back to their red zone. Luca, what do you think that they need to do defensively to make sure that Valley doesn't score?
I think defensively, no matter what, because with both of these quarterbacks, we've seen them both running as well. So if they get to either the quarterback or the rusher who's running it and keep their secondary on whoever catches it, then I say we can keep them out of the end zone and maybe force them just to a field goal.
Well, let's hope that that's exactly what they can do. At the same time, Valley starting the momentum, trying to keep it going. Let's see if they're able to score, and if Hills is able to stop them. Looks like Anthony Puntalillo coming off. They're going to bring in Adam Abita, number 21. So let's see what Valley is going to come in to begin the second quarter with.
Johnny takes a snap. Running out is being chased, throws the ball away.
Ronnie's pass is incomplete.
Gets hurried pretty far by Hills, and pretty smart idea to just throw it away instead of taking the sack. Would have set them even further, but does look like the kick team is going to come in now. There's the kick, and it is up, and it is good. Number 19, Muhammad Gega. And the Indians put the first points on the board, going up 3-0. But the Hills offense is going to come onto the field. Let's see what they are going to do. Lundrum Nusufi trying to hype up the crowd, get the 12th Patriot on their feet. It is the whiteout tonight, so the 12th Patriot, only in white.
Our team to return the kickoff by number 19, Muhammad Giga.
Giga out to kick the ball off to the Patriots. Here's the kick. It is long and low, taken early yet again, all the way out to the 30, gonna possibly make it out to the 40. And it looks like he is gonna make it out to the 40, possibly the 41. A very good return here by Hills.
Yeah, that's something we've been seeing a lot. Kicks have been going to people who aren't even in the back supposed to receive the kicks, and they've been coming up with great returns.
Tackled by number 10, Ali Giga.
Sharkey out as quarterback. Takes the snap, doesn't hand it off, keeps it, getting pressured, throws it out. Oh, it's caught!
An incredible catch!
An incredible catch off the tip by Jaron Hayek. Great awareness by him to be able to make the catch.
The Ali Giga got the tip on it from Valley.
Hold on, there's the flag. It's going to come back.
Oh, man.
Holding against the Patriots.
No way.
And the ball is going to be set much further back.
10 yards from the point of the infraction.
Oh, man, that is a whole lot of yards to get a first down. At least it's going to be the first down for the drive, but man, Jaron Hayek could have had an amazing catch there, but stolen away by a holding penalty.
That will go down as one of the most famous all-for-nothing plays that I've seen before.
Shockey takes the ball, does hand it off. Gets quite a bit of yards here on the handoff. Jojo Mangelli gaining about 3 yards. Ian Lancelotti on the tackle. Another very impressive player from Valley. In the last game, he had 4 solo tackles, 1 assist for 5 total, and 4 tackles for a loss with 1 sack on the game. Pretty impressive stat line, so he's going to be a guy that is actually going to duel Joe Rondi, so Joe should be able to hold him back. There's the movement. Sharkey takes the ball, holding it, shucks it deep. It's for Njoku. He's able to catch it on the helmet.
Incredible.
It's on the helmet. What was that?
David Tyree who?
Charles Njoku with an amazing catch, holding it up from his elbow to his helmet in order to get the first down. That was amazing.
I've never seen anything like that.
Hills gets the momentum going. Sharkey takes it, hands it off to Jaron. It's a pass. Sharkey takes the ball. Pulling out a Philly special there. Pretty impressive, too. Gets 4 yards with Sharkey on the reception, Hayek on the pass. If only you were in the red zone, then they could really replicate the Eagles and possibly get a touchdown. Sharkey takes the snap, hands it, throws it out, able to get a lot of yards, avoiding a tackle, but eventually taken down. Jaron Hayek on the reception. A lot of yards there, gets the first down, and Hills has got the momentum on their side after the amazing Njoku catch.
something that is incredible skill, incredible awareness, knowing where the ball is, and being able to keep it in.
Well, not only that, but amazing reflexes and awareness to be able to pick up that ball. Sharkey takes the snap, throws it out to Njoku, caught, able to pick up a lot of yards here. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 2, possibly 2nd and 3 here. So with Hills now having the momentum, let's see what they're going to do now that they're in the red zone. It actually looks like a timeout is going to be called.
Timeout Indians.
Valley's timeout. So, Luca, you know what we have to talk about. The amazing catch from Charles Njoku, imitating David Tyree with the helmet catch.
It's like the Super Bowl commercial that there was with Justin Timberlake. They put the gum on his helmet thinking he would never come in and make a catch like that. And what do you see there? Does an exact replication of that.
I mean, the amazingness that had to go into that. I mean, just think about it. He caught it in between his elbow and his helmet, able to haul it in, run for an extra couple yards, and then step out of bounds.
Something incredible.
Will absolutely go down as the one thing to remember about this game. Putting Hills in the seat to gain a lot of momentum and setting a very high bar for what is to come for the rest of this game. Here's some movement. Sharkey takes the snap, hands it off. Gains a couple yards here, but is he able to get the first down?
Stopped by number 14.
Gets stuffed, only picks up a yard. Looks like about 3rd and 2, maybe even 1 here.
3rd and about 2.
Jojo Mangelli comes off. Adam Abita will now be the running back. But let's see what Hills does here in 3rd and 2 in the red zone. Let's see what they pull out. Sharkey takes the snap, throws it out to Abita. He's able to catch it. It's got some space. There's the first down. And is able to bring it out to about the 10.
To number 21, Adam Abita. Tackled by number 12, Tom Moran. 1st and goal, Patriots on the
1st and goal here.
10-yard line.
Patriots inching closer and closer and closer to the end zone, but nothing yet so far.
Nothing yet. Definitely, hopefully looking to see something.
Sharkey takes a snap, rotates out to the right, looking for an open pass. Instead, just goes straight into the ground.
Sharkey's
Pass was towards Hayek.
incomplete.
Tossed right into the ground. Almost unfortunate. If it was just a little bit higher, Hayek might have been able to catch it. But instead just goes in the dirt. And we see 2nd and goal. Hills has 3 more tries to try to get a touchdown here. Sharkey with the snap, gonna move out the pocket since it collapsed.
Tom Sharkey, number 9 on the carry.
Looks like he might be able to pick up a yard. But it's gonna turn into 3rd and goal.
From the 9-yard line.
Pontalillo comes off. Michael Joyce comes on. It looks like Joyce will actually be spread out wide. Fabita in the back. It looks like a timeout is called on Valley. So, Hills with the ball, 3rd and goal. Luca, what do you do?
I say we try and get another pass to one of our several great receivers. We got Hayek and Njoku out there. We can also go to our other options as well. Maybe go to a receiver like Abita.
Well, honestly, if I were going to make a call, I would agree with you. I would say we definitely have to throw it. I mean, unless they have some sort of play that's going to be able to get them a whole lot of yards on the ground, I would say you toss it up in the air. Now, Njoku and Hayek, obvious targets, but they do have Michael Joyce out wide. So, to me, that's interesting.
Yeah. Now that I see that as well, I didn't see that before. That might be something that's going through their heads. That might be what they're trying to do.
Well, they've still got to beat it in the backfield, so running it is an option. It looks like a timeout is called for the Patriots now. So now we have 2 timeouts in a row. So we have Joyce out wide, a receiving back, 2 really good wide receivers, and Hayek and Njoku, who have both shown that they can be key elements in this game. So Sharky's got options. He's got tons of options right now. So who does he pick?
I say because they got Michael Joyce out wide, they might go to him. One of his favorite receivers to go to is always Jaron Hayek. Might go to him as well.
You know, he might. But if I'm going to be completely honest, I think that Joyce might actually be a bluff, in my opinion. I don't think he'd actually throw to him unless he's wide open, which he can get. He's fast enough to do that. But I think he might be taking off some pressure off from Njoku. Almost gets the Valley lineman a jump there on the fake call. Takes the snap, looking for a receiver, gets pressured, able to roll out, tosses it, and it's almost picked up.
And they intercepted it.
It is an interception.
Wow.
Off of the tip by Hayek, it turns into a Valley interception.
Ali Gega, an incredible catch. Tipped it out of the end zone, brought the ball back in, and then made the catch.
Well, won't you look at that? In the end zone, so it's going to set Valley up at the 20. Do a touchback, but the pass tipped off of Jaron's helmet and caught by Valley for an interception.
Something that we've been seeing a lot. A lot of these interceptions that we've been seeing from the Wayne Hills team, well, for the years that I've been here, a lot of them have just been off tip-offs.
Takes the snap, hands it off to his running back. Looks like it was actually Trani in at running back. Able to pick up a couple yards there, about 5. Going to make it 2nd and 5. And a pretty good running play there. Ryan Michaels in at quarterback. 2 wide out to the right. Takes the snap, hands it off. Trying to push up the middle, but is stuffed pretty early. Trani yet again. Doesn't gain any yards, makes it 3rd and 5. So if Hills is able to pull a stop out here, they can at least take a punt, start over again from the interception. Ryan Michaels takes the snap, hands it off. Isn't going to get anything there. And it's going to be fourth and inches. Barely anything away from getting a first down, but it looks like they're going to punt it. And it's going to go back to the Wayne Hills offense.
It's definitely something Wayne Hills was looking for the stop and looking to get that ball back and start over again.
Low snap, able to get punted in the air. Oh no! Justin Vorbuth not able to carry it. It is going to be picked up by Hills. Adam Abita jumps on it. Justin Vorbuth not able to keep it in his arms. Ball is luckily recovered by Hills.
That ball was wobbly up in the air as well as when Gega got the snap. He dropped the ball and then picked it back up.
So 2 drops in the hands of both a Hills player and a Valley player. Hills luckily able to recover the ball. They're going to start out the 33-yard line. Takes the snap, throws it out to Njoku. Is going to pick up some nice yardage here. About 2nd and 7. And you know, last game, Jaron Hayek, he absolutely took over as a receiver. Had most of the yards, but here we're seeing Njoku come in as a very dominant receiver in this game.
He always seems, whenever he's on the field, to keep up with being a dominant receiver in the back.
Sharkey takes the snap, looking for a pass, tosses it out to Njoku again, tries to pick it up with the one-hand grab. Not able to grasp it, though. And it's going to be 3rd and 8 here for Hills.
3rd and 8.
So yet again, the score's only 3-0. A very tight game. Not a lot of scoring by either side. A lot of defense played well by both teams. And Hills had a dominant run. Valley had a dominant run. And right now we're just waiting for Hills to do something else. Michael Joyce out, move to the right. Sharkey takes the snap.
Wide open.
Wide open receiver, doesn't toss to him, tosses to Joyce, who drops it.
The pass intended for number 31 is incomplete.
Joyce isn't able to pick it up.
With Jaron wide open, I don't see why he couldn't make that.
That wasn't
pass
actually
off to him.
Jaron. That was Christian Puntalillo on the left side, completely wide open. Safety moved to cover Michael Joyce. And so Christian had an open lane. Hills is going to punt it away here. High and long punt. And it's going to stop right around the 38-yard line.
Punt is down by the Patriots by number 21, Adam Abita.
So sort of a lost opportunity there with Christian Puntalillo being wide open on the left side. And if that pass had gone out to him, he would have been down the field in an instant.
Oh, for sure.
Christian Puntalillo, number 18, only a junior. 6 foot, 155 pounds. And is trying to compete with Njoku and Hayek. A very speedy wide receiver here. Takes the snap, hands it off. Is going to get around the tackle and is going to gain some extra yards here. Nick Troney. And it actually looks like what they've been doing is Ryan Michaels has been remaining the quarterback, but Nick Troney has been receiving a lot of the running plays here instead of their own running backs.
Yeah, he also is their running quarterback as well. He's very great in the run game as well.
So very interesting. 2nd and 5. With Nick Trani receiving a lot of the running plays here. And so far, he's actually been showing that he's having a pretty good game on the ground. With Ryan having a pretty good showcase in the air. Let's see what Valley does now. There's the snap. Not handed off. Ryan's going to keep it. Going to be tackled down by Lundram Nasufi. With great awareness to get off his block. And go tackle Ryan Michaels before he can really get anything there. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Pretty close here for Valley to get a first down, but let's see if Hills can get the shutdown. Valley takes a snap, tosses it back, looks for a throw. Not able to catch it. Elijah Lugo to Chase Hemming. Number 3 to number 13, not able to make it there. But if that worked, then that's an open field for Chase Hemming to be able to just run down the field with it and score. And Valley's punt team will come on now. There's the snap. High punt. Not gaining a lot of yards. Kicked almost to the cheerleaders there, expecting them to return it. But looks like it'll go out around roughly the 33. Or 41-yard line. Either or, take your pick. #12 Patriot getting pretty loud here. As Sharkey steps up, takes the snap, looking for a pass, tosses it down the right side, able to find Jaron Hayek for a first down. Able to pick up a couple more yards before getting out of bounds. And they're actually going to get one more play out before the 2-minute warning. Elijah Lugo with a tackle, but a great reception there by Jaron Hayek coming from Sharkey. Sharkey stepping up, takes the snap, looking for a receiver, tosses out to Njoku, is able to keep it, looking for some more yards, able to extend, gaining 6. Elijah Lugo on the tackle. So some pretty good passes coming out from the Patriots. Let's see what they can do here. There's the snap, thrown out. Jaron Hayek not able to grasp it firm enough. It's going to come out of his hands and be incomplete. So a very good run here by the Patriots offense. 3rd and 4, let's see what they can do here. Sharkey steps up, takes the snap, looking for a pass, tosses it out. Jaron Hayek does have the ball. And are they going to give them the first down? Yes, they are. First down, Patriots. And a pretty good throw there by Sharkey. And he is going to continue this drive. Sharkey steps up, takes the snap, looking for a pass, Going to get pressure, but able to roll out of it, looking for a pass. Toss out to Njoku. He brings it down, but he was out of bounds. Is not going to bring it down for a reception.
Intended for number 10, Charles Njoku.
Very unlucky there. If only Njoku was just a little bit more in bounds, probably would have been caught. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. But let's see what Hills comes out with now. Sharkey takes a snap, looking for a receiver, getting pressured, scrambles out of it. Tosses it. Not going to get caught. Almost could have been intercepted there by number 5, Jake DeLucia of Wayne Valley. Very unfortunate now. They're going to be at 3rd and 10. Luca, what do you think that Hills needs to do offensively to be able to get a first down here?
Well, I definitely say they need to get up some yardage as well because they're definitely looking to put some points on the board. To try and get more yards and moving the chains. Definitely
Sharkey
what
with
they
the
want to do.
snap. Looking for a passer. He's got him. Jaron Hayek out short. He's going to get a first down. And a great short pass there, cutting across the middle of the field. There's actually a flag on the play. Let's hope this doesn't go back for Hills.
A penalty marker is down on about the 21-yard line.
And it does look like it's actually going to come back for Hills.
Illegal block against the Patriots.
An illegal block. Man, of all the things to set Hills back now. The good news is they do get another try, and it's only 3rd and 4. If they can make another pass like that, then they can absolutely get into the red zone here. Sharkey takes the snap, looking for a receiver, throws it out, almost intercepted. Intended for Njoku, almost intercepted there by the Valley defense. That's the 2nd time this drive that it almost came down in an interception. They're going to be at 4th and 4 now, but it doesn't look like they're pulling the offense off the field with 39 seconds to go in the 2nd half. Sharkey takes the snap, looking for a receiver. Got one deep, fires, almost caught. Very close. Christian Puntalillo. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Valley offense is going to come on. Hills defense is going to come on with 31 seconds left in the 2nd quarter until the 2nd half.
And with such little time left on the clock, Hills was in desperate need for points, trying to take this lead over the Valley team. Just could not execute the play.
Well, honestly, even if they couldn't have taken a lead, even getting 3 points on the board and tying up the game is better than being down by 3. So who knows? In the end, they decided to go for it. It didn't work out. It looks like Valley's just going to take a knee, run out the clock. And they are going to let the clock run out. And it will be the end of the 1st half with the clock running out. So, Luca, let's go over some things in the 1st half. Anything that we should point out first?
The first thing we should point out is that it's really been a defense-based game for a lot of that 1st half. And now that it's coming to these big runs, yet no touchdowns yet, but a bunch of big runs from Wayne Valley and Wayne Hills as well.
Well, I mean, early off, we saw that it was two strong defenses coming into this game, both shutting each other's offenses down. Valley, though, gets the first momentum of the game and is able to put up 3 points. Hills, due to an amazing catch by Charles Njoku, is able to get some momentum going, but isn't able to put up any points.
Definitely with that incredible interception catch as well, Wayne Valley knew they were going to come back, and the momentum completely shifted from that point on. Hills is all riled up, and with that interception, just kind of brought it down. Valley was looking on top, but we were able to get that stop as well, and it shows at the score as well, staying as 3-0 at the end of the second half.
Well, you know, one of the things that I talked to the Valley coach about was that he said from their last game, they just need to fix a lot of mistakes. A lot of stupid, simple mistakes that if they fixed, they would have a good game. And to me, it seems like they fixed their problems. Although it's not a high-scoring game, it's only 3-0, they fixed a lot of the problems on defense, not letting up any points. And it's still a very close game, but Valley looks to have the momentum here. They look to have the strength to continue this game.
That's because it's really not because it is major flaws in their team. It's just those little mistakes that just come up and need to be fixed, and that they can be fixed is definitely something huge.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at both teams, that Valley has a committee of quarterbacks, Hills has Tom Sharkey, and Ryan Michaels and Nick Troney, both in their own ways, are able to put up huge numbers so far. Maybe not spectacular, but decent. And Tom Sharkey, of course, able to come in on his own, able to do some damage, but just not enough. And, well, that's the half. Valley is up 3-0. And now we'll send it over to the Wayne Hills Marching Band, led by Mr. Eddie Essie.
Secretary Ricky Yadhav, Publicity Officer Paul Garofano, Recruiting Officer Cheyenne Magevi, Equipment Managers Logan Espardinas and Emma Larositz, Josie Van Houten-Bing, Justin Vilches, and Ricky Waller. Librarians Megan Kick, Sakshi Lende, Jihun Pink, and Lorelei Thompson. Rookie representative Eric Parnas. Their field repertoire this evening, Deception. The Patriot Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a standing round of applause for the Wayne Hills Patriot Marching Band. And ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Wayne Valley Indian cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have an appropriate round of applause for the Wayne Valley Indian cheerleaders. And then let's welcome the Wayne Hills Patriot cheerleaders. Appropriate round of applause for the Patriot cheerleaders.
And welcome back. Spency Polgar takes the kick. It's low. Picked up. Falls around the 29-yard line. So the third quarter begins. And hopefully we see a new and improved Wayne Hills offense whenever they get the ball. But right now, the Wayne Hills defense will come on. And hopefully we'll be able to see the same dominant performance that they've been showing all game.
Hopefully we'll definitely be looking to see that. The Stout Valley throughout all of these runs, except for that field goal run, keeping the game to a low score of 3-0.
Ryan Michaels taking the snap, not handing it off, keeps it for himself, gets wrapped up. Might pick up a yard here. Does not, and it will still be 2nd and 10. Not advancing, not gaining anything, but losing a down. So pretty good stop there by Hills.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Defensive lineman came all the way around the offensive line to make a very good tackle. Takes the snap, moves forward, collides with the running back there, and does not get any yards.
On the stop for the Patriots.
And it's going to be 3rd and 10, and just like that, no gain within 2 plays.
Something Wayne Hills is definitely looking to see here, keeping Valley stopped throughout these first 3 downs. Hopefully looking to do the same.
Ryan Michaels takes a snap, rolling out to the right side. A lot of pressure coming in on him, throws it away. Not going to be caught, and the flag comes out. That's going to be a passer interference call on Hills.
On the 48-yard line.
And that's not good for Hills because
Interference against the Patriots.
they almost had the stop. Could have taken it to 4th down. But instead, it's going to be 1st down at the 45.
Something Hills definitely does not want to see, especially as without it, they probably could have stopped them anyways.
I mean, even if they didn't stop them, they could have slowed them down, kept the momentum stopped, but instead, Valley gets the 1st down. Here's the snap. Ryan Michaels hands it off. Lot of yards gained. He's still going. Taken down after a gain of about 13 yards. Very good run there by Nick Troney. Adam Abita on the tackle, but Nick Troney finds a hole and turns it into 13 yards.
On the 42-yard line.
So Valley doesn't look like they changed up their offensive game plan at all. And it looks like they're going to come out and keep pounding the rock with Nick Troney and Ryan Michaels throwing it overhead. Ryan Michaels takes the snap, keeps it for himself, moves out to the right, gains a lot of yards, about 6.
Ryan Michaels on the carry.
Is going to make it about 2nd and 5. Pretty good run there by Ryan Michaels, straight up the middle.
Number 24.
Yet again, finding a hole and making a very good play.
Yeah. He is not out the defined running quarterback, as that is as Nick Troney as well. And with him making these efficient running plays, it's definitely something that they can help.
Ryan
as well.
Michaels takes it, hands it off, is gonna be taken down. Is actually gonna lose a yard here, making it 3rd and 6. Very good play there by Lundrum to be able to make the tackle against number 21, Alex Bailey. So right now the Hills defense has let up a lot of yards here, but 2nd and 11 after what looks to be a penalty. Did very good here. And in a good position. Takes the handoff, keeps it for himself, tosses it out. Could have been picked by Jaron Hayek. Not able to make it. Intended for DeLucia, not able to make it. And if that would have been picked, imagine the momentum that Hills would have gained here.
Would have been a great shift, and Hills would have had great momentum turned to them as well.
Well, it's 3rd and 11 now. Hills in a very good position here to get the stop. Let's see what Valley's going to do. They come out too wide on both sides. Motion. Calls the snap. The flags come out. And it's going to be a false start on the offense. And they are going to lose a lot of yards here. 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 16. And if you look at the sideline, Charles Njoku hyping up the 12th Patriot, hoping for a stop so that he can get on the field and make some magic like he did with the now very easy to remember helmet catch. Calls the snap. Looking for a passer. Gets a lot of pressure on him. Flag is out. Deep toss. It's intercepted! Taken down. Trying to run through, but there is a flag on the play. So hold on. Wait a minute. It may have been an interception, but there is a flag down.
Let's wait before anything we get to say as well.
Now if it comes back to Valley, Hills might be able to keep the ball, but if it's a Hills penalty, and it's a false start, Hills will keep the ball, and the offense will be able to come out on the field and get to work.
First down, Patriots.
Sharkey takes the snap, doesn't hand it off, makes a throw to Haya, catches it, able to run up the field a little bit, breaks 2 tackles, a really nice stiff arm there to get the first down, and he is going to move the sticks.
That is a first down, Patriots. Ball spotted on the 47-yard line of the Indians.
Really good job there by Jaron Hayek. Able to break a tackle and make an excellent stiff arm to get open yards. Sharkey with the ball, hands it off. Looks like it's Mongelian. A lot of yards gained there. About 7, maybe 8. Makes it 2nd and 2.
Run game from Hills, we're definitely seeing it's getting a lot stronger with JoJo Mongeli making that run, pushing through some defenders, and then even more.
Well, you know what? That was a lot of thanks to the offensive line. Sharkey takes the snap, hands it off to JoJo again.
Mongeli on the carry.
Actually loses a yard here, gonna make it, actually 2, gonna make it 3rd and 6. But anyway, back to the original run play by JoJo. That was actually thanks to the offensive line. You saw them immediately jump on him, shoving him forward, getting a lot of extra yards, and making a really effective play out of something that could have been shut down early.
They were able to get him and assist him with him pushing through about half the team, maybe
Sharkey
more.
Takes the snap, tosses it over to Mongeli. He's able to try to break through some defenders, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to pick up the first down. Now here's the question for Hills. Are they going to go for it, or are they just going to punt it away? And it looks like the team is staying on. Hills is going to go for it. 4th and 1 from the 38-yard line. This could go either way, but if Hills gets it, man, would things go their way. Sharkey takes the snap, hands it off to JoJo. He's up the middle. He gets the first down. And that is a first down rush by JoJo Mongeli for about 5 yards. Taking a first down and setting it up about the 33-yard line. The score 3-0 in the 3rd quarter. Valley in the lead. But Sharkey takes the snap, tosses it up to Njoku. Not able to grasp it. Pretty good pass there. Could have been brought down, but Njoku just not able to grab it. Second and 10, but this has definitely turned into a game of momentum, as we've kept saying over and over and over again. That Hills gets the momentum. Now Valley has the momentum, but now Hills can be in a pretty dominant spot to really try to take this away if they can just get another first down. Sharkey takes the snap, looking for a pass, tosses it out to Njoku, but he's not able to grasp it yet again. That's 2 drop passes in a row by Njoku. It's going to be 3rd and 10. This is a very, very risky situation here.
The play prior to that last play, it was just a battle with him and the defender. Unfortunately, he lost the ball to that. But there, he had it. It was wide. It was right in his hands, but he just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate, but we've seen him pull off miracles in this game. Let's see if he can pull another one. Joyce outside. Sharkey takes the snap, looking for a receiver, tosses it out to Jaron. Hick busts it up, gets a first down, gets a couple more, and is able to make it a 20-yard gain. Jaron Hick with an amazing catch and an amazing run.
An incredible gain there, incredibly necessary for Hills, breaking through a defender to get that first down and then some.
Very necessary, very important, and gets a first down at about the 16-yard line. In the red zone now, let's see what Hills can pull out. Takes the snap, hands it off. It's Michael Joyce, gets a couple yards here. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Pretty decent run here. Looks like number 13, Stephen Maston, comes on here for Hills. A guy we haven't seen a lot of this game, but hey, you know what? If he pulls something off here that's crazily insane, then let's say it's worth it. Calls the snap, takes it himself, driving for extra yards, and is able to get some here. And looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 3. And it actually looks like we have a player down, Hills player down. It's not Sharkey. The quarterback isn't down, even though he was the one that's rushing. So who is down? Doesn't look like either Puntalillo. Doesn't look like...
Now with players circling around him and also staff as well, really can't get a good look at who it is.
You know, I think it might be Jaron Hayek. It doesn't look as if he was in the crowd of players who took a knee, so it could be Jaron Hayek here, actually. And to an effect, if this is a bad injury, then, I mean, Sharkey just lost the receiver that he goes to the most often.
Haven't seen Hayek come back.
Looks like it appears to be a low body injury, so it could be something with his legs. No confirmations yet, so... It is Jaron Hayek. And looks like he's actually going to be walking off on his own power. Very, very good sign. Meaning no torn ACL, no broken legs. He's walking off under his own power. Very happy sight to see. And hopefully he will be able to come back into this game after a little bit of rest. But for right now, Jaron Hayek is going to be out. And somebody on this Wayne Hills football roster is going to need to step up, whether that be Njoku, Christian, or almost anybody else that Hills has. Somebody's going to need to step up and fill the hole that Jaron leaves behind. And we know that plenty of Wayne Hills players are able to do that.
Coming on for Wayne Hills now is number 6, Joseph Montanez.
Takes the snap, looks for it, actually takes it himself, runs up a little bit more. Did he get the first down? I think he did.
Stopped by number 3, Elijah Luca.
And now it already looks like Jaron is coming back to the field.
Yeah, very luckily. It wasn't a serious injury. Maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him. And it looks like it is going to be a first down around the 6-yard line. Wait, hold on. They're measuring the ball here. Is it close enough to be a first down? Doesn't look like it. Never mind, it is. It's a first down. Didn't look like it when they rolled out the chains, at least from my perspective, but obviously the ref saw something else. It's a first down.
First and goal at the 6.
Now here, coming back off, Lundrum Nasufi going in.
Lundrum Nasufi, not only a dominant player on defense, but also a very good tight end. Sharkey moves up, takes the snap, hands it off to Adam Abita, who's in for a touchdown! Touchdown, Patriots!
Was able to get in
Wait a
right
minute,
through in
hold
that gap
on.
after the flag coming
There's
onto
a
the
flag
field.
on the field.
Might have been something I saw coming off the sidelines. Saw Charles Njoku with his helmet off. See, there he is, just jumped up. His helmet came off. Flag might be on the field for that.
Well, hold on now. There's a flag on the field.
Didn't see anything else.
I mean, Charles was on the sideline, so I don't think that would be it, but the referees are deliberating right now. Wait a minute, this does not look good for Hills. Oh no, it's a foul for Wayne Hills. And they're not only going to lose yards, but that just means this kick is going to get even worse, a little bit harder.
There was a penalty on the play, negating the touchdown. Correction, the touchdown is good.
The touchdown is good. They didn't take that away, which means that's the first touchdown of the game, and Jordan Thiele is going to come on to make the kick. It's up, and it's good! Pushed back even further, still able to make the kick.
Jordan Thiele, a sophomore friend of mine, I knew him growing up. He was always a soccer kid, and he had to make the decision between soccer and football. And with that big leg, he's now the varsity starting kicker. And I know what his leg can do. And even with that being pushed back, he was pretty confident that his leg could push that ball that far.
Well, you know what? If he's that confident, he deserves to be. Making a really good kick straight down the middle. High flyer. And finally, the first touchdown of the game. With 3 minutes, 1 second left on the clock in the third quarter. The score, 7-3 with Hills now in the lead. Well, we've waited for this a while. The first touchdown of the game, and luckily enough, it goes to Wayne Hills. And now the kick going to go straight back to Valley. John Chesta and Elijah Lugo in the backfield for Valley. Fancy pull guard to make the kick. And it is a high and long one. Taken in by Testo. Gets a couple yards here.
Tester, number 26 on the kickoff return.
Makes some pretty good yards, but there is a Hills player down.
Anthony Pontalillo on the tackle for the Patriots.
Also looks like, although Anthony Pontalillo didn't make the tackle, it also looks like he's down.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Xavier Antonio Wilson, please come to the press box. We have your credit card. Oh, man. And you will need proper identification.
So Anthony Pontalillo down on the field. Looks like it's another leg issue. And it looks like they're stretching it out. Could be a cramp. Let's hope it's just that, but. And he's up and he's moving. And looks like he's good to go. So that's two Hills players that have gone down. Luckily, they weren't serious injuries, or if anything, they were just pretty light, but let's hope that another scare doesn't come down like that. Takes the snap, looking for a pass. It's out to Lugo, and he is taken down before he can get any very good yards here. About 2nd and 8.
Steve Maston, number 13, along with Joseph Montanez, number 6, on the stop for the Patriots. Pickup of about 2, 2nd and 8.
My friend is Xavier, but he left already. Tell him to come here. Can I FaceTime him? It's like, he knows.
Here's the snap. Handed off. Might lose yards here. Still getting tackled. Gets wrapped up in the backfield. Nick Trani not able to get anywhere and is going to lose a lot of yards here, making it 3rd and 12. And a very good stop there by Hills.
Hill's definitely looking for some big stops like that as well, especially when it's coming to the later downs.
Well,
Just trying to keep Valley stopped and looking for them to punt.
Well, Nick Trani in now as quarterback. Rolls out to the right side, still moving. Trying to regain some kind of yards. Gets wrapped up. Amazing job there by what looks like from Joe Rondi, able to wrap around Nick Trani's leg, making it 4th and 9. Ben Kurzer also in the tackle. Here's the snap. Punt goes high, not gaining a lot of distance though. Straight out of bounds at the 44. And the Wayne Hills Patriots offense will come back onto the field. So last time we saw them, they scored a touchdown, first one of the game. They've got 55 seconds left in the third quarter. It's currently 7-3. Hills in the lead. Let's see if on this drive they can extend that lead a little bit more. Here's the snap, hands it off. It's Michael Joyce on the carry. Taken down at the knee, able to pick up about 3 yards. Going to be 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Sharkey keeping it, rolling out to the left, looking for a pass. Makes it to the Njoku. Looks like he caught it. Another great catch by Njoku. Makes it 3rd and 3. Really low pass, really low catch. Looks like Njoku can pretty much catch it anywhere that Sharkey puts it. That's the end of the third quarter. 3rd and 3 score line. 7-3 with Hills in the lead. So Luca, we're going into the fourth quarter now. This is it. This is crunch time. Any score from either team will give them a huge advantage. So if you're Hills right now, what are you going to do?
I say we try and keep the ball moving forward, and just try and keep it moving and keep the chains moving until we get into the red zone and potentially the end zone.
Well, also the one thing that I would at least say is, maybe since the fourth quarter is coming in, maybe you play a little bit more conservative, You be a little bit more careful when you're throwing around the ball. Maybe you take those safer running routes. Try to not force any turnovers, play it safe. Sharkey takes the snap, doesn't hand it off, passes it. Jaron Hayek up the middle, gaining a ton of yards, and is going to make it down to the 26-yard line. Great pass, great catch, a lot of yards, and a first down. You can't ask for much more from the Shockey to Hayek combination.
Just a great combination. They've always done great together. In their first game, they were a great duo.
Takes the pass, looking for it, throws it over. Njoku catches it! It's a touchdown! Amazing catch from Charles Njoku. A deep ball turned into a touchdown. And now Njoku hyping up the crowd, getting the 12th Patriot back into the game. And what an amazing play.
Jordan Thiele will attempt the extra point.
Jordan Thiele for the kick. It's up. And it is good. The score now 14-3. And now, what happens is that if Valley wants to take the lead, it's a 2-possession game.
With Hills with this 11-point lead, you are absolutely right. It is a 2-possession game.
I mean, amazing work there by the offense. We've seen them many, many times come into the fourth quarter of games, and everything just seems to click for this team. Whenever they come into fourth quarters, you've seen it almost every time we face Valley within the past 4 years. There's a reason why Valley is 0-4 against us, where in the fourth quarter, we turn things around and we take the advantage of pretty much everything. And that was an amazing catch by Njoku.
Up over his head, with his big arms as well, stretching them all the way up. and being able to bring that ball down.
Well, a high-flying catch, a high-flying touchdown. The score now 14-3 in the fourth quarter with 11 minutes, 33 seconds left on the clock, turning this game into a two-possession game. Bensi with the kick, low but really far. Running it up, moving out to the right side, getting wrapped around, taken down around the 23-yard line. Looks like there was a little bit of a scuffle there on the right side of Valley's offense, but Njoku ran right into the middle of it and split them both up before anything bad could happen or the flags come out. So tensions flaring a little bit for Valley, but the Hills defense coming back on. Let's see if they can get another shutout. Trani takes the snap, moves out to the right side. Defenders there, though, wraps him up. Daniel Daly in on the tackle. Very good position to immediately move around the right tackle and just wrap around Nick Trani as he was trying to escape the pocket. Trani takes the snap, doesn't hand it off, moves out to the left side, gets wrapped around, breaking a lot of tackles here, extending for the extra yards, and does in fact get the first down.
Joseph Montanez, number 6 on the tackle for the Patriots. First down, Indians.
So right now we've seen Hills' defense coming in strong, and a Valley offense that's been stagnant ever since the beginning of the third quarter. Takes the snap, looking for a pass. It's a screen, wrapped around by Jaron Hayek. Jake DeLucia with the reception, but Jaron Hayek with a pretty good tackle to make it 2nd and 4. So 2nd and 4. Looks like they're keeping Nick Trani on the field. Hand it off. Getting some blockers here. Keeps pressing up the field. Gets taken down by Joseph Montanez. Making a pretty good tackle there, but Valley gaining a lot of yards off of broken tackles. And in the end, they end up at the 30-yard line. Very, very close to the Hills red zone.
That's something this Valley offense has been doing very well, getting a lot of extra yardage from these broken tackles.
Takes the snap, doesn't hand it off, keeps it moving out to the right side. Leaps over one tackler, but gets taken down by Joseph Montanez again. Gains a lot of yards here, about 6. And looks like it's going to be 2nd and 4.
2nd and about 3.
Or 3. Nick Trani takes the snap, hands it off, gets wrapped up in the backfield, and it's going to be a tackle for a loss.
Down by number 13.
And it's going to be 3rd and 6. A big loss there, and a great job by Hills to get around the left side of the offensive line, wrap up around Elijah Lugo, and make a pretty good tackle. Tronny takes the snap, doesn't hand it off, looking for a pass, rolls out to the right side, sees an open field, throws it. It's caught! It's a touchdown! It's a Valley touchdown! Number 13, Chase Hemming.
Chase Hemming, touchdown, Indians.
You know, Hills could throw the challenge flag here for throwing it over the line of scrimmage, but I don't think they're gonna. But is Valley putting on their kicking team? The kicking team isn't on. They're going to go for it. Nick Tronny takes the snap, tries to roll it out, tosses it over the top, doesn't make it. So no conversion on the two-pointer. They're going to end up only getting 9 points. Could have made it 10, made it a lot easier for themselves, but instead they decide to go for the two-pointer, try to make it 14-11, but it fails. So the score is 14-9. Hills taking the lead.
Very risky decision to make to bring on the team for the conversion.
Well, not only risky, but I mean, you see there they can't get their points up into the double digits, so if anything, it's, at least in my mind, it doesn't seem like a risk that you'd want to take. You just kind of want to, I mean, there's 7 minutes left in the quarter. You're definitely getting the ball back. So why try for it? Kick the extra point and stop them from scoring. Here's the kick. Yet again, another low one, about to the 30. Takes it in, gets a lot of yards here. Taking it out to about the 44-yard line. A very good kick return.
Christian Pontalillo on the kickoff return. Elijah Lugo, number 3, on the tackle.
So after a very good kick return by Hills, offense is going to come back on the field, and it is now a one-possession game. They are up, though, by 5 points. So let's see what Hills' offense is going to do here. If they score another touchdown, it does become a two-possession game again. That's definitely what Sharky's looking for. Takes the snap, doesn't hand it off, keeps it, rolls out to the left, a lot of pressure, throws it away. Smart idea there, saw the sack coming if he didn't throw it away, so takes the easy route, makes it 2 and 10. And a very smart play there by Sharky. Here's the snap. Hand it off. Looks like it's Jojo Mongelli trying to push for it.
Joe Mongelli on the carry.
He's going to get about a yard, making it third and about 8 here. So right now it looks like Hills is getting stopped, but let's see what they can do to turn this around. Sharkey takes the snap, looking for a passer, sees the pressure coming, gets wrapped, and that's going to be a sack. And it's going to be 4th down, losing a ton of yards. Very unfortunate here as the punt team comes out. They're going to send this ball away, but this is really good for Valley here. They can make some points here, score a touchdown. They take over the game.
I mean, now that they could potentially have the opportunity to do so, I mean, it would definitely help them in this game.
Luca deep to return that punt.
Here's the punt. High and long. Caught, not going to get any extra yards here, going to be stopped around the 35. Now, something that I noticed the last drive was that Valley's quarterback, number 16, Ryan Michaels, was not in, and it was only Nick Troney. So I wonder, are they going to have Nick Troney just continue the rest of this game with passing plays and rushing plays? I wonder if they're going to do that.
I mean, they might. Looks like the way their offense is set up now, they're going to keep Troney in.
They have 5 wide. There's the snap. Troney takes it, trips over his own lineman and gets taken down early. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Only a yard.
Yannuzzi, number 1 on the tackle for the Patriots.
So let's see what Valley has up its sleeve now. 2nd and 9. Decent start. Actually, looks like they moved it back. It's 2nd and 10. So let's see what Valley have now. And actually looks like Ryan Michaels is now back on the field. Double motion, 3 wide to the left. Motion again. Takes it himself. It's actually not Ryan Michaels. It's actually Tommy Moran.
Tom Moran, number 12 on the carry.
Only takes it a yard. 3rd and 9. Was not Ryan Michaels. Was instead Tommy Moran. So their 3rd string quarterback coming on to make a decent running play.
And not something we expected to see, but I mean, if it works out well for Valley, they keep on with doing it.
And looks like Tommy Moran is actually going to stay.
Yeah.
Ryan Michaels is not in the game. We have not seen him recently. Takes it, keeps it, looking for a pass. He's got a man downfield, almost intercepted. Oh, man, almost intercepted. Daniel Daly almost had it there, just couldn't hold on to it. However, if you did pay attention to the right side, number 11 on Valley, Sam Bumbako, actually had a lead on Hills' cornerback. If he had tossed it deep and Sam had caught it, that would have been an open field for a touchdown. We've seen that 3 times now, and a timeout's going to be called by the Patriots. We've seen it 3 times now. Once by Hills, 2 times by Valley, that there has been an open man and the pass has not gone to him. I mean, I don't know what it comes down to, if it's coming down to just plain old awareness or if it's in-game things, and a lot more is going on that we're not seeing, but you know, those passes are there. And there can be big offensive plays, but they're just not happening.
Yeah. I honestly think it might be just an awareness thing, but I mean, you never know. It could just be something that we don't see right now.
So Valley set to punt it away. Hills has one man back to receive it. Here's the punt. And it is also high and long here. Jojo Mongeli gets it. Able to run past one defender, looking for some more open space. Able to get something here, makes it out to about the 30, and the flag comes out. There is a flag on the play. Ref's deliberating about it. Looks like it is a penalty on Hills, I believe, and ball is going to be moved back quite a ways away from where JoJo actually got tackled. Unfortunately, in this game, as well as most, Hills is always somehow being stopped by a penalty some way along the line, so just another one there. Sharkey takes it, hands it off, finds some open space, breaks through some tackles. Mongeli is able to get a lot of yards here, takes it about 2nd and 6.
Second and 4.
Looks to be about the 26-yard line. Three minutes, 9 seconds left. Hills up 14-9. Sharkey takes the snap, hands it off yet again. Tries to get through some tackles, but isn't able to do so. Will not gain any yards. And looks like it's going to be 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play, 3rd and 4.
Sharkey takes the snap, hands it off yet again. Open field, Adam Abita cutting up. Makes a huge gain, and that will move the chains, causing a first down. Adam Abita.
First down, Patriots. The ball spotted on the 37.
Great run there by Abita. It looks like Lundrum Nusufi now coming in on the Patriots' offensive side. There's the snap, handed off. Not able to gain a lot of momentum there. Gonna get stopped. Looks like it's gonna be 2nd and 9.
Number 4. Timeout, Wayne Valley.
And a timeout called here by Wayne Valley. So, Hills up 14-9. Pretty good offensive standing so far. They're moving the ball, but it's 2nd and 9 right now. So what do you think that Hills needs to do to be able to move the ball forward?
I think Hills, with a great passing game so far, can continue with their great passing game. Try and throw a good pass over the field to a receiver and just try to get that ball over the field and get some good yardage.
Yeah, you know, somebody who we have not seen within the last couple of plays has been David Njoku. I hope he gets back into this game because, I mean, pretty much every quarter he's pulling something out of thin air that he can just create plays out of nothing. So let's see if he can continue that. Ooh, Valley defensive lineman takes a step. The flag is thrown, and Hills is going to get some free yards here.
Encroachment by the defense, 5-yard penalty.
Going to set up a 2nd and 4. And Hills just makes their position even better. Sharkey, here's the snap, hand it off. Gets collided with instantly. Jojo Mangeli on the carry. Oh, I'm sorry, Adam Abita on the carry.
Adam Abita again on the carry.
And it's going to be about a 3rd and 4.
For the Indians. Timeout Valley.
So let's see what happens now and what strategy is Hills going to take as Valley calls a timeout. So with one of Valley's timeouts gone, Valley has seemed not the same strength that they came into this game with, and Hills, of course, picked it up, scored the first touchdown, scored another touchdown, and now we're seeing the wheels start to turn. We're seeing more and more first downs from Hills, and to keep this going, what does Hills need to do?
I say Hills just needs to keep themselves motivated. They may be down. I mean, they may be up, but it's just by 5 points. Anything else could happen, because if Valley somehow gets the ball and gets a score, they've got the lead.
That's actually true. A minute, 23 seconds on the clock. The score is 14-9. So right now, Hills' main goal shouldn't really be to put points up. It should actually be just to waste the clock. Sharkey with the snap. Here's the handoff. Gets around one tackler. Gets a couple more yards. Adam Abita on the carry. Gets a first down. A minute 18 on the clock. But as most of the Hills coaches will tell you, and as most coaches in general in the great game of football will tell you, the game isn't over until the clock hits 0. And with Valley only down by 5 points, anything could happen, but it looks like Patriots are going to play it safe, take a knee, and they are going to end this game. So a very, very tight game, a very, very close game, and a very, very defensive game by both of these teams.
For certain.
Points only coming early. Only coming late. And Hills gonna take another knee, and with that, the game is over. The clock is gonna run out, and at this point, Hills has won the home opener of the 2018 season.
Not only just a home opener, but against town rivals Wayne Valley. It's sure going to mean a lot to this Wayne Hills team.
Well, I mean, it's a great start to show out against your rival team who not only led you going into the second half, but then you're able to turn it around, have some amazing plays come out, and end up scoring 2 touchdowns to secure the win. So, tell me, out of all of the players on this team, on this Wayne Hills Patriots team, who do you think was essential in this win today?
Well, I've got two. Number one being Tom Sharkey. A great game as in the quarterback position. Having someone as a set quarterback that we know we can go to and we can constantly go to him throughout the entire season is great. He also had a great passing game to another key player in this game, Charles Njoku, with that amazing helmet catch, and also great plays otherwise. Besides that, gaining a lot of yardage, and also got a touchdown for this team.
I mean, the helmet catch, probably the play of the game. I mean, not only that, he also scored a touchdown catch. So, I mean, if anything, this game's probably his, but somebody on the Hills team I also do want to say was pretty important is actually number 1, Lundrum Nasufi, who on defense, every single time you saw him or heard him make a tackle, it was always at the most important part, at the most important time, and he was always there at those clutch moments where Hills really needed him. And well, that's about it here from the Patriot Stadium. Once again, the score, 14-9, Patriots in the lead. Don't forget, next Friday, the 17th, we will be taking on Old Tapan. On behalf of the entire Wayne Hills TV crew, this is Dylan Orren King, signing off for now.